Hello everybody, my name is Gage Castillo. Welcome to part 1 of my series, Apps That Work with Continuum. The purpose of this series is to showcase apps and services and their compatibility with Continuum for the phone. If you have not already, please check out the full article for full specifications and setup that I am using. Now as we get started, I wanted to show you that this is indeed my phone. You can see my live tiles. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm going to go ahead and open Settings app. I wanted to show you guys that I'm using OS build 10.0.14342.1001 at the time of this recording. So now that that's done, today I want to cover a service which I'm really fond of called Grammarly. We will be looking at the web app version using Continuum. So in our browser, we will go ahead and open up the web app version by typing in app.grammarly.com, which I already have it saved up here. So Grammarly is a HTML5 app, and as you can see as it loads up, you can see it's a pretty simple user interface. You have your left area navigating the app, and then you have your right area, which you do most of the work at. So in our last lesson, we had a Word document saved to our SD card. So I'm going to go ahead and upload that and go to my documents, which I saved it in, and choose Apps at Work with Continuum. And as you can see, a lot of the formatting was not retained. But what really mattered was the line breaking. So the line breaks did retain, but the bolding and the headers and all that, they would not retain. So that's just a quick heads up, so you know what you're getting into. But one thing that this app is really known for is its proofreading. So Grammarly is an excellent proofreading service. And so yeah, let's get into it. So on the left hand side, you see your little area where you be able to navigate the app, and one of the selector menus, you'll see there's a document type. So this allows you to set the document type based on what type of document you're writing, whether it be academic, casual, blog post, depending on, there's a lot of choices here, and it's really quite excellent, especially for not only bloggers, but also if you're going to school, you really have a good type of amount of options here, and really saves the headache of proofreading. So you can focus on creating your content and then adjust it based on the markups and issues that arrive in your document. So right now I'm going to go ahead and I need to select casual, since that's what I'm using to write this post, and personal blog post. I do have to excuse my mouse because it's really acting up. For some reason, this build, just the Bluetooth mouse is really kind of jiggy. But anyway, so one really cool feature of Grammarly is they have a vocabulary enhancement feature. So as you can see, I've used the word scenarios multiple times, and it says it right there. So the word scenarios appears repetitively in this text. Consider using a synonym in its place, and it gives you situations. That's excellent. So I'm going to go ahead and actually use that. There's a couple of bunch of other things that Grammarly doesn't catch. Like right now, for some reason, Edge isn't catching this Microsoft with apostrophe, but I know that for sure that can be fixed. So yeah, and Miracast. Grammarly's not going to have the most perfect dictionary, but I know that Miracast is a capital M and one word. And you have you can add the word to the dictionary, which would fix that problem there. So as you can see, as we go through, we're going to see I spelled Microsoft incorrect and add a capital M. Versus is not spelled correct as well. And it even goes into detail on why it is incorrect. So this is really great for somebody who wants to learn and improve their grammar. So I really, really have enjoyed using this service. It's definitely has been worth every penny that I paid for it. As you can see, it's saying that I have repetitive verb editors. In this case, I'm going to ignore that because I am using the word editors as referring to an editor in an article. So, and then we're just going to continue to go through. Grammarly is obviously spelled correctly, but Edge is catching it as incorrect. And then you're going to see another overused word, true. So I can go ahead and get a nice little synonym. That's the vocabulary enhancement feature here. And yeah, you can see that my score is at 100% at the bottom right, which gives you kind of a little roundabout score on what you're dealing with. And we're going to go ahead and ignore the one issue that I'm going to keep because I chose to keep that there. So that is pretty much the overview of Grammarly here. It works perfectly with Edge on Continuum. There's not much lag. There's so much features about this. There's even a service which is even more premium on top of the premium service that I pay for, which charges per hour to proofread a document. That's if you really needed that second eye. I would do it for like maybe a resume or even like an article, or something that you even like a paper or something like that, exam or paper. But anyway, want to kind of cover some price points on Grammarly here. The premium feature, which really covers a lot of the pretty much everything that you would need. Vocabulary enhancement, which is why I personally subscribe. The premium version goes for a monthly cost at $29.95 if you do just month to month, and quarterly it is $19.98 a month, and that's like every 3 months they'll charge you. And they have the annual, which is obviously the best value, at $11.65 a month, which is quite excellent pricing. I personally start off with the quarterly plan, and I eventually moved to the annual plan. That's just because it's really an excellent value, and for a blogger, you're going to know that that's something that would help enhance your career. But anyway, I do have to say, overall in all, that Grammarly works excellent on Edge, and as I mentioned before, and there are no issues with it whatsoever. And the responsiveness of this app is great, so I would definitely rate it a 10 out of 10. As far as there's really nothing wrong with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part 1 of the series. I'm going to be getting into some more detailed situations based on real world scenarios, etc. for this series, and I hope you guys can tune in and see it when on the next post. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching.